Houston, Texas, the beat of the beautiful game, looking pretty good here in Bayou City on this Independence Day eve. The country is warming up, and so is the Eastern Conference playoff race, and the Dynamo on the fire right in the thick of it. It's
Jeff Cameron getting rested tonight. Adam Moffat comes back into the lineup. This is a departure from the normal Dominic 4-4-2. It's a 4-3-3. Jeff Cameron has a hamstring problem.
Arne Friedrich, although he will be available off the bench.
Two young center backs tonight, Barry and Anibaba. Pavel Pardo and Logan Paws. What a wonderful shield they are to that back four. And then they are going to come here tonight. They're going to set up perfectly, absorbing pressure, inviting the Dynamo in, and then they have that danger breaking out with players like Narco, Oduro, Chris Rolfe, and Marco Pappa.
Here we go from Houston. Andre Haino. Boneik, Garcia. Second match with the Dynamo. Here the turnover. Oduro can't go the other way. Dominic looking for the call, hearing some boos from the former fans in Houston. Camargo spits it out wide. Garcia, the Honduran. Davis under duress with paws right on him. Davis gets it back, lets it rip, and curls it over the bar.
One of the players that really had a little bit of a hard time trying to figure out what his role is with the three strikers there. In some ways, I think when there's only two strikers there, it's a lot easier for a player like him. But he's going to have to adapt to it tonight, provide the hold-up play, and make some good runs and movement.
Here's Chris Rolfe, finds Pappa. Pappa waits, fires, and it's knocked down by Tally Hall. First crack at goal for the Chicago Fire.
The Guatemalan hits it with tremendous power. Tally Hall's positioned perfectly. The beauty of this is they've gotten Marco Pappa into a great position over here with space by circulating the ball quickly. In the end, it's pretty easy. No, I think it's a good pace. I don't think the weather conditions are that difficult here tonight. There's a breeze going through the stadium.
Haino, the turn. Barry, the defending in front, comes down to the dangerous Brad Davis, and again it's Austin Barry. He's everywhere in the box.
He's throwing his head at everything, but they're defending a bit too deep now.
Ash swirls it in. Segueras not out of trouble. Ambitious blast from Adam Moffat sails over the woodwork.
He's got power, and right now that's a warning sign, because even though that was mishit from Adam Moffat, I think Chicago defending a little bit too deep right now. They're going to have to get a little bit higher up the field here, because look, if you're constantly going to allow people to drive crosses into your penalty area tonight, really apart from 1 year, the Dynamo under their head coach Dominic have done wonderful to keep rejuvenating the team. They were under pressure to get a new player. They got one here in Boneik, Garcia.
He gives it to Davis, the new guy. Davis, no panic whatsoever, gets it right back. Four defenders surrounding him, and he just makes the right pass, scalpeling through. Haino curls it in. Well, breezing by Bruin. Corey Ash, the soft touch. Bruin just poked wide by Will Bruin.
Two examples of delivery, one over hit from Andre Haino that's got to be better, and then one that gives a striker a chance from Corey Ash. Now, Will Bruin has really been silent in this game, but he's got something to feast on here. Corey Ash sometimes gets criticized for his delivery, but this is a wonderful piece of delivery here. He's got to get a little bit more pressure. Too much time to collect that, and that glancing header doesn't go very far wide. Got to get out to him. I think Dan Gorgon has got to get out to him and
we play on. Patrick Nyako attacking. Pappa, the blast, second try. Rolfe just hammers it over the bar. Closest the Fire have come to the goal all match.
It's no surprise that it's Marco Pappa in there, the Guatemalan international, and it comes after a flurry from the Houston Dynamo. And it's Alex here who just spots him out at the top of the box. It's basically a toe poke, but the second ball falls right to Chris Rolfe off Jermaine Taylor. And he's just trying to turn around and lash. Bruin's having an outstanding year, 9 goals. He's got a little tough go here with this 3 set up front. But he did have a few chances tonight, and I got to say, I think Chicago defended him very well in the air.
Think Will Bruin's going to get a shot with the U.S. men's national team one day if he keeps scoring goals at this pace?
Keep scoring goals.
Ching out wide. Back in! Doesn't take him long. Just a couple seconds and almost factors into this match immediately.
You gotta love it. I think this is wonderful because Ching is an underrated passer of the ball in the hole there and gets it out wide, and then that delivery almost puts him out.
Gigantic crowd heating up this place.
Just see if you can get the ball off your feet just that little bit quicker here.
Corey Ash. Jermaine Taylor moving forward. Pass behind Ash allows Alex to knock it away. Taken back over by Davis. And the blast going wide.
Boy, Chicago wanted a foul there, didn't get it.
Looked like they stopped playing momentarily.
Absolutely. Absolutely. This may be one of the best chances of the game. You know, people just don't get out to the ball quick enough, and the Fire are pretty fortunate there.
A little more friction here in the 79th minute. Cricket Wireless. Fire fans, get the most out of your wireless plan with unlimited music. Cricket, your call.
It's a beautiful ball from Pardo just to get things switched and away from pressure.
Segaris twisting and turning. All by his lonesome, the drive off a defender, and Alex almost had his first strike.
You were wondering when that magical moment might come from Alex, and it almost does. And this through good circulation of the ball. There's a nice common give and go here. It's held up. He's allowed to turn. Quick ball into feet. Boy, that's a saving tackle there too.
Booted in by Pardo. Rising up was Austin Berry. Gargan now looking for it. Rolf was awaiting it to come down, but beating to the punch is the Houston Dynamo.
Kanji needs to go. Get him behind the defense.
Ownby into the penalty area, and Johnson parries it aside.
Well, you're kind of sitting there waiting for either Adam Moffat or Kanji to take off. There's huge space in behind Chicago. There's no.
Look at that last try from Ownby.
He's waiting for somebody to hit the space in behind the defense, and Kanji and Moffat almost were like looking at each other like, well, who's going? And Moffat decided to, and it led to a wonderful chance. Not afraid to try some things.
Too much behind it from Colin Clark.
It's a tough night because Chicago's defended very well as a team. They haven't conceded a lot of space, and they're going to get out of here with a very vital point against a very good team at home in front of a large crowd.